Welcome back to another episode of Pickslate with me, Gwent Gamer. We're on episode 6 right now, and we haven't done a whole lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's been slow progress. You may notice that we're actually rocking a new texture pack today. I've actually forgotten the name, which is appalling. But it's very smooth, much smoother than the original, but also it stays true to the original. It's not faithful, it's called something Pixel, I can't remember, but I really like it anyway. Okay guys, so I've got a really simple question for you all. What block do you think would go well with Endstone? I know, it's super hard to think of an answer, but good news for you, you don't need to think of one, because our good friend Goldteeth has thought of one for us. And while I'm talking about Goldteeth, go on over to her YouTube channel and check her out. The link will be down in the description. She's brand new, she's on episode 2 so far, and she's doing a great job. Keep up the good work, Gold. Okay, so you've had plenty of time to think. Did you think that the block that goes with Endstone would be granite? I think it goes really well. What do you think? Well, I hope you like it, because we're going to be using a whole lot of it. So last episode, you may remember, we made this rather large tower. And this isn't going to be the only tower on the island. We're going to be building a bunch more. Well, in between episodes, I've been decorating it a little bit, and I've been working on a storage system. So let me show you that really quick. So we've had some help with the window design by my good friend Gold, because I was having a little bit of a crisis with it, to be honest. It was really difficult to come up with a good design. And I've settled on this bottom one right here. I really like it. I think it's going to go really well with the build. What else have I done in between episodes? Well, I have added in a storage system inside here. So now we've got our cactus, our sugarcane, our melons, our pumpkins. Why can't I click? I can't. Our pumpkins. What's this called? Kelp. Plenty of kelp. Bamboo. And then this is just for anything that sort of misses. Anything that gets overflowed or whatever. It all goes in there. So I've also plotted out the base for these two towers over here. We're going to have those go up just as high as that one, but they're just not quite as wide as that one. And we're going to have another two back here, but I don't want to give too much away about that. So the first thing I'm going to do today is add in a bunch of windows and finish off decorating this tower, and I'll meet you all right back here when I'm done. And then, by the mystical powers of editing, we have one slightly more decorated tower. Slightly. Very, very slightly. All the windows are in. The doorway is done. We saw the doorway anyway. But then I just added in a couple of little bits on the side. Basically, this tower looks okay-ish from this angle. Looks absolutely dreadful from every other angle. So what's next on the agenda, I hear you ask? Well, we need to take a trip to the shopping district because something new has popped up and we need to check it out. But before we do go, I thought I'd just explain these signs. We've got a bunch of signs that say, hey, yo, hello, hi, hello. And I've got a feeling this is LZ. The hello gives it away. It's very Iskal-esque, and LZ does love a bit of Iskal. The main reason I think that this is LZ, though, is because he's left something in the nether for us. So let's take a look. So we come through the portal, and then we're faced with this sign. It says, don't go, you will get hurt. I said don't go forward, and guess what? When we walk forward, ouch, we get hurt. And then we've got a sign here that when the flames go, says, told you. I believe that somebody has been watching a little bit too much of Unpredictable's videos and has decided to make an invisible flame trap for me. Let's just try and figure out where these flames are so that I can put them out. Okay, so now fire is dealt with. I can walk through here without getting burnt to death. Thanks very much, LZ. I look forward to more pranks from you later in the season. That guy is always trying to prank me. Now, I do love coming to the shopping district because there's always something new popping up. We'll go and take a look over there now. There's definitely some new builds. And the portal has been moved. It's been moved here to where the park is going to be because it's more central, basically. So we are yet to leave a stamp on this shopping district, and don't panic, we will eventually. It's just going to take a little bit of time because I need to wait for the right conditions. And I know that makes no sense, but trust me, we just need to wait for something. Okay, so let's take a look. What shops have we got here? I believe that this shop is... I want to say this shop is Cheese Beez's? Cheese Beez's? Cheese Beez? Cheesy Beezy? Cheese. I want to say this shop is Cheese's. It's selling sweets. Okay, so he's selling totems, nether quartz, amethyst crystals, nether bricks. This is called Gabe's. Gabe's Gold Emporium. There we go. So I'm guessing this is selling gold. Gold armor. Gold blocks. Gold ingots. All the gold you could ever need. But what we are here for isn't actually in town. We're actually here to go to a slightly different part of the shopping district. It's actually this part of the shopping district. So this isn't actually the shopping district. This is going to be our game area. So this is where we're going to make mini games. And this lovely game right here is LZ's. And you may guess, but there's something to do with death involved here. I believe he's got a lectern set up for us with, I don't know, what did I take? Oh, we had an ink sac. I'll give him an ink sac back. And I just needed, just one thing. I just need to get, if I can please, just one hand. There we go. We'll get rid of that one. We'll put a different head on him later. We can't have sheep in the shopping district with their heads off, you know? So we've got this Don Grade. I don't know what Don Grade means. Oh, that's the name of the shop. Turns out that's what it's called. Welcome to Don Grade. A game of deaths and gunshots. Ooh. For many decades, there was a war between two big mafia families. The fluffy Sheepno? The fluffy Sheepno fam... Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me put the sheep head back. Turns out he's part of the war. Okay. I'll allow it. The fluffy Sheepno familia and the radiant Glonia familia. LZ, man. LZ, this doesn't need to be this complicated. This doesn't need to be this complicated. There are two families. They're fighting each other. There are 3 people fighting on each family. When one person dies, the winner gets 3 points, and the person who died gets downgraded. Or maybe it's the person who lives gets downgraded. I don't know which way that works, but that's because it's so confusing. Please help me. I don't know how this game works. How am I supposed to take part? With that said, let's get on with the next project of today's episode, which is to build up a gatehouse here at the front of the island. We're going to do this in the form of a third-person time-lapse, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. So about 4 hours later, and we're a couple of days later, and it is finally done. Oh my gosh, it took me so much longer to build this in survival than it did in creative. Obviously, everything takes longer in survival. But what do you think? I'm really, really pleased with it. This is my favourite view because you can see the other tower in the background. I do need to add a little bit more greenery to this in certain places, but overall, I'm really happy with it. Oh, I went to fly then and it didn't work. Yeah, so I've gone for the same window design here on the towers, and you may notice that these windows are out of sync with those windows, and that's because there's going to be some cliff faces sort of at the bottom of these two towers on the side. But yeah, really pleased with it. I really like the portal incorporated here in the gate, so that when you come to the island, you're literally at the front gate, and that was by design. So this front side is done, and the back side unfortunately isn't, and you can see here I still need to rough this up. This is going to be the entrance, and then obviously the wall is going to come all the way around the island. So you can see the scale that I'm going to be building, and I think we can agree it's going to be quite epic by the time it's done, or at least I hope so. So I'm just going to sync up the portal. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this guy and his banner. We're going to put it down by the portal so that we can get the nether coordinates, and then we can sync this up, because it does actually sync up to my nether portal, but when I come back I end up like back in this block right here, which I don't want to be. I want to be like in the center. So let's pop that down, let's pop that down, and and then shift right click, and we should get our nether coordinates somewhere. Which one is it? There we go. So 50, 29. Okay, so let's 50 minus 29. Let's remember that. Oh, I've got cows everywhere. Let's kill those bad boys. So where are we? This bell, by the way, I don't know who put this here, but gosh, it's frustrating. Wait, 50. Are you telling me I just need to move it over one for it to sync up properly? Really? Really? Okay, I guess I'll just move it over. Okay, so I don't think I can actually move this portal because gold will go crazy on me. So what I think I'm going to do instead is just make it a little bit wider on the side here. So this is like a 4 wide passage. So rather than having 2, I'll just have 4. And then I think if I go through it right here, I should end up in the right place. I hope. Let's cross our fingers on that one. So if I just break these bits and that bit, I hope this works. If it doesn't work, then I'll be quite sad, because I don't want to keep spawning in the corner of my portal. There we go, like that. Hopefully that'll work. Let's just let's just fill this up. What are we going to use? How are we going to do that? Like this. There we go. Well, I've gone and done a Gwent again. I've forgotten my flint and steel. Why every time do I come to the nether without a flint and steel? Oh, that's frustrating. Luckily, Brigham by Island is literally right over here, so I think I should be able to just hop on over here. And yeah, we'll just use this portal, I guess. There we go, and just like that, our portal is now relit. Okay, let's try and cross our fingers. So if I stand literally here... Oh, this is 49, though. I need it, like, there. Oh, that's annoying. Should I bring it forward one? I'll try it here first, but I may bring it forward one. Well, that took a lot longer than expected, but I finally got it to work. Okay, so next on the to-do list is to pop back on over to the shopping district, because LZ has finally told me the rules for the game, because there was no way I was going to read all of those rules from earlier, and... we need to sign up. Now, I think that this portal back here is actually the portal that's at the gaming district. Greytown. Oh, nope, that's not the right one. I think there should be like a gaming district portal around here. Somewhere. Gaming, there we go. So we should be able to pop straight through this one and then end up right next to the shop that we need to go to. Fingers crossed. Yes, there it is. Okay, so we are going to be on the Sheepno. I can't pronounce that. There we go. So we're on Team Sheep now. So we need to get... Look, they've divided. They've divided this. I believe the other team has already been picked. So we didn't even have a chance to go on Glonia. But let's be honest. We all know I was going to go with the Sheep team. So basically, we get 3 lives. If any of you guys watched Third Life with, the Hermit, I think it's a little bit like that, where we get 3 lives. But if we get killed, then we go down a tier. So we've got iron to make iron armor. How much iron does it take to make iron armor then? Is it 26? I've got plenty anyway. But basically, they provided us with the materials to go and make some armor for ourselves. And yeah, we just need to get geared up and hopefully we don't die. So basically you can have traps, but there's a whole load of rules that come along with traps. So I'm literally just going to be going and swording people to death, fingers crossed. And this all starts on the 12th of August, which is tomorrow, for me at least. Maybe by the time you guys are watching this, it's today. In which case, happy 12th of August. Okay, so we've got our iron. So there's nothing in the rules that says we can't enchant our iron armor, so maybe we should go and get it enchanted to the max. So whenever I want to enchant something, the first place I go is straight on over to Gold, because she's got the XP furnaces and she lets me use it for free because she's a lovely person. At least I think she's still letting me use it for free. I'm going to assume that she is. I could assume that she isn't, but then why would I do that? Okay, so fingers crossed this furnace actually has some XP in it. It does. I'm on 41 levels already and all of my armor is repaired. That's fantastic. Let me just hold this. I may as well get some repairing in at the same time. 52, 60, 67. Now all my tools are repaired. 74, 79. I think we might be at the end of this. No, 84. Gosh, it's still coming. 89. I think I go up five levels every time I do it. 83, 93, 98. Let's get over 100 and then we'll go. Perfect, 101. There we go. Oh my gosh, so I just got all of those levels and then an Enderman killed me. Oh, so we're back on level 7. Oh no, look. Oh my goodness, I've literally just come in here to get some books to upgrade all of my armor and all of my villagers are gone. I don't know what happened, but honestly, I could cry right now. It took me so long to get all those trades. Okay, so what I think has happened is a drown has walked up in a thunderstorm maybe, and has just thrown a trident at a bunch of my villagers. Because look, it's all of the ones on this side. I'm absolutely devastated. Well, I think we need to do something fun now. So let's head on over to Unpredictable's base. So here we are, and look at this beautiful lighthouse he built. I think he did this in his last episode. Go on over and check that out. There's all his villagers. I mean, his villagers all look safe. Maybe I should have put glass in front of mine. We need to leave him a little gift. One of these bad boys, because he had just the best video this week, basically. His video was so well edited. It was so fun to watch. I ended up watching it twice. It was really, really good. Go on over and check it out. I'll put a link up in the corner right now, so you can just click on that and go on over there. Yeah, so we'll pop this right here with that one, and then I'll get a sign. Okay, so the signs read, "Congratulations, you have won the Gwent Berries Award. Your latest episode was a true marvel to behold. Keep up the great work." There you go. So, Unpredictable, you are now the proud owner of a Gwent Berries Award. Well, guys, I think we're going to end it there for today's episode. I'm on a little bit of a downer since finding out my villagers are all gone. But I'm actually really happy with the progress we've made on the base today. This is just truly epic. Every time I look at it, I'm just awestruck and can't believe that I did this myself. With a little bit of gold help. Thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Gwent Gamer. Goodbye.